Hi there, and welcome to my Itty Bitty Chapel. My name is Patty Chaffee, and I'm the community minister at Niantic Community Church. I'm an expressive arts facilitator and a spiritual director. The Itty Bitty Chapel is a few moments offered midweek to relax, refresh, and reflect on a spiritual word or phrase. It's usually filmed in or near a sacred space within my home called the Itty Bitty Chapel, and our candle here is lit to remind us of the presence of Spirit within and around us always. If you're so inclined to light a candle in your sacred space during our time together, feel free to pause the video and do that now. Our word for reflection today is unimaginable. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. Mary Oliver. I just love this thought. I actually adore Mary Oliver's work, just like a bazillion other people, and for good reason. This line is from one of her poems called Evidence in her book of the same name. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. There is something very expansive about this invitation, isn't there? Our hearts can get very closed off at times, don't you think? It is the nature of the journey. We get hurt, people disappoint us, we get closed off. But Mary invites us into an openness where there is room for more than we can even imagine. How much time do you spend imagining the unimaginable? I suspect we are more inclined to give it a moment or two and shrug it off as not time well spent. Those thoughts seem too big, too inconceivable to surrender any substantial time to it. I can't really know how God works in this way, but I wonder if the unimaginable, the things of our wildest dreams, may also be a calling, sometimes taking a lifetime to fulfill. I've heard often of people entering the priesthood or ministry later in life, or other vocations, and wonder if it's those later years when we are best at paying attention, best at listening, and perhaps best at responding. Like I said, I'm not sure how God works in this way, but I think our source of all life knows better than we do what we need. When I hear stories of calling, it is rarely the simple path. Now, you know I'm a fan of simple. In fact, I believe deep down that there is little in this world that can't be made better by simplifying it. Complicated is a word that makes me cringe. Simple invites me to take a deep breath and settle in. But rather than simple, callings are often the unimaginable path. Do you find that true? Oprah Winfrey said, addressing younger folks, your job is not just to do what your parents say, what your teachers say, what society says, but to figure out what your heart is calling you to be led, is how your heart is calling, and to be led by that, to follow our hearts. When I'm questioning my direction, I have been led to think of not Mary Oliver, but Mary, the Blessed Virgin, the Mother of God. And the Annunciation and all that led up to Jesus' birth. She was courageous, resilient, strong, and accepted the call of something unimaginable. She was impressive. When life gets stirred up and those winds of change blow our way, how will you respond? Spend a few minutes pondering the things you might be questioning in your life right now. What is your unimaginable? I keep you in prayer every day of this fabulously blessed life. And if this message spoke to you in some way, feel free to share it with others. And until next time, may God bless you in every way you need. Namaste.